Hi there everybody, this is Britt Michaelian and I am here with Miss JJ Flizanes, and we are going to talk about how you can get your beach body back on. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I help women feel gorgeous and confident in a bathing suit without having to starve or kill themselves in the gym.
How great does that sound? Alright, so do you have a website that we can go to find out?
Sure, it's the 6weekbeachbody.com. So 6, the number, weekbeachbody.com.
Perfect, so don't forget that. Now, let me ask you a question. I'm a busy mom, and I don't have a lot of time to work out. So can you give me some tips, or can you give us some tips on what we can do to just quickly, with a few minutes,
Sure,
make
absolutely.
a difference?
It's really not about the time, it's about the effort that you're willing to put out, and then about what you choose, so the efficiency of your workout. And so I use something called the FIT principle. So very quickly, if you can imagine the word FIT with 2 T's, so F-I-T-T. If you write that down really big, you can make yourself a graph. And you can decide, okay, F stands for frequency, I stands for intensity, T stands for time, and the other T stands for type. This is your equation for the rest of your life. Let me repeat it. F stands for frequency, I stands for intensity, the first T stands for time, and the last T stands for type. So right now I want you to write down in this graph, what is it that you have in each one of these categories? How many times a week could you commit to something? Well, maybe it's 2. And how intense are you willing to work out? And what kind of time are you willing to give? So if you only have 10 minutes, yes, we can create something in 10 minutes.
So we're going to remember F-I-T-T, frequency, intensity, time,
and
type. Okay, so can you explain again what those are?
Sure. So F for frequency. So that's how many times a week you could dedicate to some kind of workout. But before we do F, let's start with the first T, since moms, I know, are all about time.
Time, yes.
Right? So let's look at the time. How much time do you need to work out? Well, if you're willing to give a little bit more intensity, you only need 10 or 15 minutes, truly, to get your heart rate up, to burn some calories, to maybe even build some muscle, and to get your metabolism going. So if you only have 10 or 15 minutes, how many times a week can you do that? That would determine your frequency. So for me, as a mom, I'd say I have 15 minutes a day. I can guarantee I can do 15 minutes a day. Okay, now how many days are you willing to do that? Well, let's be safe and say 4. So 4 days a week is my frequency. Intensity, I'm going to decide, because I'm sort of athletic and I'm in shape, I'm going to decide that intensity, I can work pretty hard in a short amount of time. So let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, my intensity level is going to be an 8.5 to a 9. Then we have the time, I've already said 15 minutes, and now the type, what am I going to do? Well, what can I do? Well, if for 15 minutes I can jump rope, I can do jumping jacks, I can dance around in my house with some really great music on, I can box, I can kickbox, I can sprint, I can do some kind of high intensity but safe circuit training program that you can design for yourself. And in fact, I'm going to give you something that you can do right now. You can go to my main website, invisiblefitness.com. Invisible meaning what you can't see is more important than what you can. So invisiblefitness.com, and you can download my free 30-day jumpstart program. It's going to give you exercises you can do at home. It's going to walk you through this whole entire equation that I gave you, and it's going to give you a whole list of different diet options that you can do to maximize getting nutrition into your life with having children and with having hardly any time. So invisiblefitness.com, I'd love you to get the free gift so that you can start adding efficiency into what time you do have as a busy mom.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're
That's
welcome.
Wonderful. So make sure that you go to the website and download your free gift. And thank you so much. That was fabulous.
You're welcome.
All right.